Hey guys, good morning. It's Monday and it is day one of the final week of the first phase of our Ending Strong Build Up strategy. And I know that we all sort of came here with different goals for not only the end of this year, but the beginning of the year ahead. And I think that it's incredibly important to sort of pause as we start the final week of this phase and remember why we are here in the first place, what we came for. When I started first talking about this whole ending strong build up to the launch of 80 Day Obsession, why were you excited? What was it that got you excited about this sort of fresh start? Sorry, my dog's like hacking. I think he's probably swallowing plastic. No big deal. What got you excited, right? We all struggle. Some of us are struggling now. Some of us are kicking ass. Some of us are somewhere in between, but we've all experienced struggle. So this is going to apply to all of us equally. And Lou, what are you doing? Sorry. This is going to apply to us equally because we've all been through struggle. And Lou, stop it. No. I'm sorry, you guys. We've all been through struggle. And if we're not there now, we will be at some point between now and April, when we will finish 80 Day Obsession, right? And the idea here is not to get excited in the beginning and then sort of roll over and accept it when that excitement starts to fade and things start to therefore become a little bit more difficult, right? We are in week 3. The excitement has likely faded for some people. And as the struggles start to sort of compound, I know from personal experience, it's easy to sort of find ourselves, Lou, stop it. It's easy to find ourselves giving into more excuses and losing our connection to that fire that brought us here to begin with. And we talk a lot in this group about not being perfect, about being human, about not beating ourselves up when we slip or stumble or make one bad choice, right? Because those things are going to happen. This message for you today, though, is I want to differentiate between perfection and effort. So to get results, to accomplish those things that you came here for this particular challenge excited about, those things that you told us were worth fighting for, those things that were so important to you that you were like, yes, let's do this. I needed this restart. Like, I'm going to do it this time, right? We talk a lot about not being perfect and that being okay, but I don't want that to become convoluted and for us to say, when the struggle strikes, to say, it's okay to have, the extra cookies. It's okay to miss one more workout this week because I'm just tired, right? That's what starts to happen as excitement starts to fade. And you do not have to be perfect. And we all miss workouts and we all have slip-ups on our nutrition plans, right? So it's not about being perfect or not perfect. What it's about, though, is perfect effort. And I hope that makes sense. You do not ever have to be perfect because that doesn't exist. But if you want results, if those results that you're chasing are important to you, whether those be on scale or off scale type results, if they're important to you, then you do have to give perfect effort. And there's a difference. It's a difference between saying, I'm struggling and this isn't exciting anymore and it's getting hard, so screw it, right? Or it's okay if I'm, slipping up on my nutrition plan a lot more frequently now, and it's okay if I'm only working out 4 days a week. There's a difference between that And I'm giving it everything that I have. I'm giving it every single piece of effort. I am checking my excuses at the door. I am digging deep, and when I want that, extra cheat meal for the week, I'm reminding myself why this is important to me, and I'm choosing differently, right? But sometimes I fall short because I'm human. Do you guys see the difference there, right? So I want you to ask yourself today, as we enter week 3, could I be doing more? Am I giving perfect effort but falling short sometimes because I'm fallible? Or am I giving myself the excuses that I want? Am I justifying my actions with my excuses because I'm giving up somewhere deep down inside of me? I have to ask myself that question frequently because we all sort of ride this continuum that is like, sometimes we're giving a little bit more effort, sometimes we're giving it a little bit less. But what we have to do is be honest with ourselves and ask ourselves that question. Am I giving it perfect effort? Or are there areas in which I know I can do better? I have to fight for that just like you guys have to fight for that, right? Could I have eaten better this weekend? Yep. So I have to ask myself why. Why didn't I eat enough? What turning points in my day came about where I could have said, you know what, I have to get up and go eat something because I know I'm going to fall short of my veggies or my proteins or whatever today if I don't stop what I'm doing and focus on that. Or, could I have done that workout on Monday? Right? I told you guys that I missed my last Monday's workout. Why did I? How can I fix the excuse that I gave myself so that I don't give myself that excuse again, so that I can continue to grow and improve? So if you're not giving perfect effort, I need you to dig deep and ask yourself why, and how can you give more effort, more fight in the week ahead? How you end this first phase will either catapult you into the next phase with 21 Day Fix Extreme, or it will drag you down. And again, it's not because if you weren't perfect, you've already failed. It's because if you end fighting, whatever happened in the previous few weeks doesn't matter because you've got your fight on, right? If you end fighting, you will continue to fight, right? If you don't end fighting, if you give up, it's like starting over. You've got to jump over that hurdle all over again mentally. So in this last week, I need you to give perfect effort because I care if you guys achieve your goals. I care because I know you care, right? So this is that tough love Monday mindset sort of message that I have to sit and think about and talk to myself about internally, and therefore I have to give it to you as well. So I want you to ask yourself the question and comment below, right? Yesterday or Saturday, I think, we talked about how you're feeling and where you're at and where you're struggling. This isn't about that. This question is about, am I giving it everything I've got? Or am I letting my excuses that those stories that I've told myself in my head for years, am I letting them get in the way? Are the decisions that I'm making truly my perfect effort? Or am I falling into old patterns and behaviors and habits that aren't serving me and allowing my excuses to justify my lack of perfect effort? Did that make sense, or am I completely rambling and confusing everybody? Comment below Are you giving your perfect effort or not? If you're not, how are you going to flip it? What change, what decision are you going to make today to help flip that to where the rest of this week you give perfect effort? And if you fall short, if you stumble or slip up or fall when you're giving perfect effort, you don't have to beat yourself up about it, right? That's when you can say, it's okay, I'm human. I gave perfect effort. I see what I need to do, though, to make sure that I can improve and not slip and fall in the same exact way tomorrow, right? So perfection versus perfect effort. Tell me what you guys think below. I hope this message makes sense to everybody, and I'm sorry that I had to stop a couple of times and scream at my dog. It kind of broke my train of thought, but this is something that I was thinking of in the shower, and I really wanted to share it with you guys and pose the question, because I want you to pose the question to yourself and be honest and know that nobody, whether even if you have not been giving perfect effort, this isn't intended for you to beat yourself up about that. It's intended to bring awareness, because with awareness comes change. And we are only in the first phase of this thing, right? We have time to get better, but we can't say, I'll get better next week, or I'll get better with the next program. I'll give perfect effort next time. Give perfect effort today, and then give perfect effort tomorrow. And continually ask yourself if you're giving everything you've got, if you're giving your perfect effort, and if you are, fantastic. If you aren't, ask yourself to flip it. Demand of yourself to flip it, because you're worth it. You're capable. You are 100% fucking capable. So stop telling yourself the stories in your head that have been holding you back for so long. Okay? Comment below. Tell me what you think. Sorry if it was confusing. If you have questions about what in the hell I'm talking about, tell me that too, so I can explain better. Okay? Love you guys. It's Monday. New opportunity, new week to create a new you. The you that is the you that you want to be. Because you can be whoever in the hell you want. Bye.